After countless failed attempts to catch the smartest robber alive, the agencies have now set their deadliest trap to finally take him down. The story begins with a magnificent party. We see Mason with his girlfriend, Amelia, enjoying themselves. They soon meet the host of the party, Mr. Parrish, a man very proud of his wealth, especially his car collection. He owns the finest cars in the world and loves showing them off to new acquaintances. Today, he meets Mason and eagerly takes him to see his prized vehicles. Parrish has no idea this will be the biggest mistake of his life. Mason looks at the cars, and after a moment, he sets his plan in motion. Suddenly, the electricity in the house goes out. Parrish immediately realizes he's being robbed. One by one, Mason's crew infiltrates the party, taking control of all the cars. Right in front of Parrish, they drive off, disappearing with the vehicles, leaving him helpless. Midway through their escape, Mason, filled with joy, tells Amelia, "I want us to get married and start a family. I've wanted this for a long time, and now I want to make it happen." As they're talking, the police suddenly surround them from all sides. The entire FBI team is there. Mason is shocked. "How can this be?" he exclaims. "This never happens with my plans. If the FBI is here, it means someone gave them information. Only our team could have known. No one outside knew anything about our plan." After hearing these words, Amelia shoots him. Mason immediately understands that the traitor isn't someone else, but Amelia herself. Amelia tells him, "I want you to surrender to the FBI. If you try to run, I'll have to shoot you, and I don't want to kill you." Mason is shattered. The person he trusted most has betrayed him. He now wants to save his team at any cost. He tells all his team members to continue with the escape plan. "The plan now is just to save yourselves," he shouts. Hearing this, everyone drives their cars into the water to escape the FBI. And it works. Mason then applies the same strategy to himself, finding a way to get rid of Amelia. After escaping, they all go their separate ways. 3 months pass in the blink of an eye. We see Mason. He stopped stealing. Amelia's betrayal has broken him, and he no longer has the desire to steal. He's also completely distanced himself from his team. Then, his brother, Sean, arrives. Sean used to steal with him. Seeing his brother makes Mason feel both happy and sad. Happy because his brother came to visit him, but sad because he knows Sean wouldn't come unnecessarily. Mason asks Sean, "What do you want?" Sean replies, "We can't work without you. Our team is useless without you. I want you to come back. Forget everything that happened to you. If we don't stick together, we won't be able to do anything at all. Don't do this to us." But Mason doesn't listen. He tells Sean, "Don't ask me to steal again. You can leave now." Sean leaves, sad. Next, we see an FBI office. Amelia is there, talking to her boss. Her boss has called her to discuss Mason. Amelia says, "A lot of time has passed. I have nothing to do with Mason. I don't want to talk about him." Her boss then reveals, "We found out that his gang is planning to steal again, and this time they want to hit something big. That's why I want you to look into this case." Amelia agrees. Meanwhile, Mason is sleeping when he gets a call from a girl named Link. Link is their team's hacker. She tells Mason, "Your brother is planning a very big theft. This time he wants to rob a bank, which could be very dangerous. And we're useless without you." Hearing this, Mason gets worried. He knows that everyone is going to enter the bank tomorrow, and he'll have to go help them no matter what. The next day, we see Sean outside the bank. He's given the manager a gun and tells him to quickly go inside the vault and open it. But before they can go in, Mason arrives. He tells Sean, "You're making a mistake. Your method is completely wrong. You could be attacked at any moment." But Sean doesn't listen, and they all go inside. They have a whole team with them. Mason tries to explain to everyone that there's still time to leave quietly, but Sean ignores him. He takes the manager and starts heading towards the vault. However, the manager is smart. As soon as he gets near the alarm, he presses the button. Now the entire bank's alarm is blaring. All the guards have appeared, armed with guns. The thieves have no choice but to react. They kill the guards and take everyone else hostage. Now, they can't go back, even if they wanted to, because the situation is bad. The police will also arrive, so they have to go through with the robbery. Sean goes down to the vault, and Mason follows him. Mason asks, "What are you doing? You put our lives in danger for a theft. There could be a shootout here at any moment." Sean replies, "This isn't an ordinary theft. If we pull this off, We won't need to steal anything else for the rest of our lives. I have solid information. There's a crypto drive in vault number 1140. It holds $600 million in crypto. If we get our hands on it, we'll live like kings." Hearing this, Mason also feels intrigued. He doesn't want to steal anymore either. If one last theft could ensure a comfortable life, why not go for it? They immediately reach the safe deposit box area and tell the manager to open the box. The manager says it's not that easy. Each deposit box has 2 keys. One key is with the manager and one key is with the customer. Where's the other key? As soon as Mason hears this, he talks to Sean. He asks where the key is. When he finds out Sean doesn't have the key, Mason gets angry. He says, "This was your research. You've trapped all of us." He then starts threatening the manager. "We have to open this safe at any cost. Tell me how to open it." The manager says that if it can't be opened with a key, it can be opened with a computer. As soon as Mason hears this, he talks to Link. He tells her to open this safe as soon as possible. Link says she needs some time and gets busy with her work. Meanwhile, we see that the police have completely surrounded the bank. Everyone is surprised by how quickly the police arrived. This means they already knew a robbery was going to happen. Mason is also worried about this, as the police never arrived so fast. The manager, however, is happy, thinking that all the thieves are going to die now. Mason realizes the police must have been keeping an eye on our team. That's how they knew where we were going to rob next. They want to catch us red-handed. Now the police are outside in full force. After a while, the FBI team also arrives, led by Amelia. When Amelia comes forward, the local police captain approaches her and says, "We're handling this case. This bank is in our area." Amelia replies, "You don't even know what kind of thieves you're dealing with. They are very cunning. They'll disappear in the blink of an eye, and you won't even notice. Only I can handle them. So do as I say." Inside, Mason is angry at Sean. He says, "I doubt your entire plan now. Answer all my questions. Whose safe deposit box is this inside?" Sean says it belongs to a millionaire woman named Isabel Farrow. Mason asks, "You got this information from outside?" Sean confirms. Mason warns, "This information could be wrong. You should have done all your own research." On the other hand, we see Amelia trying to contact the bank. But Link has hacked the entire bank server, so she has full control. As soon as Link hears Amelia's voice, she's surprised that Amelia is involved again. They both start talking about old times. Then Amelia asks, "The way this robbery is going, I don't think this plan is Mason's. This plan belongs to someone else." Link confirms, "You're right. Mason had quit robbing. He just came here to save Sean, because this plan is Sean's." Amelia says, "I knew it." After a while, Mason also comes to listen. After hearing Amelia's voice, he's very happy. They both talk to each other for a while. Amelia tells Mason that Sean is a fool. "You abandoned a good robbery," she says, "but now you're trapped again because of his terrible plan. He's been doing these foolish things for a long time, and we knew it. We knew he'd do something stupid and come to the bank, so we could catch him. Now he's stuck." Hearing this, Mason responds, "But I'm also here. Now you have to do what I say. You know I'll do anything to save my team. So, my first order is that no one from the FBI should be within 50 feet of the bank. If you don't do this, I'll start killing the hostages." Amelia agrees to his terms. They go inside the vault and open the safe. When they look inside, they find no drive. Mason gets angry. He sees the manager laughing and demands to know the whole story. The manager admits the drive was never here. Hearing this, Mason declares, "Now I know how to end this robbery. I came to this bank, so I won't leave empty-handed." He tells Link to collect all information about Isabel, especially about her other bank accounts and how many more safe deposit boxes she has. Meanwhile, Amelia is busy with her work. She wants to hack all the phones of the people inside so she can listen in. But Mason is one step ahead of her. He has already confiscated all the phones. Now he gives Amelia his next order: send food and water for everyone inside. "I don't want anyone to suffer." Then we see the manager, who is talking to Sean. He says, "I thought you were the boss, but after Mason arrived, it seems like you're worthless. He keeps scolding you for everything. You made the whole plan, but he's acting like your plan was wrong, and you're stuck in your own trap. This is completely unfair. People should respect you." Sean starts thinking about all these things. Then we see Amelia, who has arrived with the food. As she steps through the door, Mason sees her for the first time in a long while. He's very happy to see her, and Amelia is happy to see him too. They both look at each other for a moment. Amelia says, "I'm ready to accept your conditions, but I also have one condition. You'll have to release 2 hostages right now, and then 2 more after an hour." Mason looks at her and says, "Whatever you want will happen." Then, he notices that Amelia is wearing a wire. As soon as he sees this, he understands that the FBI doesn't trust him because they think Mason still has feelings for her. Mason can see this love in her eyes. Amelia is clearly happy to see him. He starts thinking about how he can take Amelia with him. He won't leave her behind. He then goes inside with the food. Meanwhile, the manager sees that Sean is becoming distracted. He takes advantage of this, knocks Sean unconscious, and tries to run away. But Link sees everything and alerts Mason. Mason rushes over, picks up Sean, and tells Link to close all the doors. With the doors sealed, the manager can't escape. Mason catches him and drags him back inside. He points a gun at him and says, "You're going to die now. If you want to stay alive, you have only one option. Tell me which is Isabel's locker, and in which locker will I find that drive." Hearing this, the manager gets scared. He says, "Even if I tell you this, I'll be killed." Mason doesn't understand why the manager is so frightened. Mason insists, "Tell me everything." Then the manager reveals that Isabel's girlfriend is Salazar, one of the most dangerous people in the world. He can make anyone disappear in an instant. The safe doesn't contain a drive. Instead, Salazar has a lot of evidence of illegal activities stored there, for which he would do anything. "Our bank knew that a theft could happen here at any time," the manager explains, "and we couldn't afford to have a VIP customer's safe stolen. So, the bank acquired the building next door, and all the actual safes are in that building." Mason is also in a difficult situation now. He knows Salazar is a dangerous man, but something else is forming in Mason's mind. He tells the manager, "I will steal that safe. I also need all the evidence, not just the $600 million, so I can blackmail Salazar." Hearing this, the manager becomes even more distraught, thinking Mason has gone crazy. Then we see Salazar's lawyer outside, who tells Amelia to secure the area first so the thieves can't escape. Amelia asks, "Who are you? And why should I follow your orders?" The lawyer says, "Talk to your superior. He'll tell you that you'll have to follow my orders." Amelia doesn't understand what's happening or why so many people are getting involved. Then we see Mason inside, breaking through the wall with Sean to reach the other safe deposit boxes. After entering, he asks Sean one last time, "Tell me who told you about this safe?" Sean names Alex. Hearing this name, Mason is shocked. "You should know that Alex is in jail," he says, "and he'll do anything to get out." Now I understand the whole story. Alex met with the police so they could track you, and you would come here to steal. After the theft, Salazar's file would be in the hands of the FBI, and they would take action against him. In return, Alex would be released. But who would be trapped in all this? You and your whole team. This was all a trap set for you, where only you lose and everyone else benefits. Mason immediately calls Amelia and tells her, "I thought you weren't corrupt, but the FBI has made you corrupt. You've also started cheating people and conspired to trap them." Hearing this, Amelia asks, "What are you talking about?" Mason replies, "You know everything. This was all a trap. The safe that Sean was told to steal is Salazar's, and it contains his incriminating documents. And the FBI orchestrated all of this to get their hands on that safe, using us as scapegoats." Hearing this, Amelia calls her boss and says, "You used me." Her boss replies, "We had to do it. We are the FBI. If we get Salazar's file in our hands, we'll destroy him. And we couldn't get his file directly. That's why we gave this information to Sean. I know you still care about those robbers. If we get Salazar's file, then we'll spare their lives." But now Amelia doesn't trust anyone. After a while, she sees that the military has arrived. This means they will enter the bank at any moment and kill everyone. Amelia doesn't seem to care that if the robbers see this, they might kill the hostages. Mason also sees the military. He then puts his plan into action. He tells Amelia to call the media as soon as possible. He knows they won't do anything in front of the media. As soon as Amelia calls the media, everyone on the news reports the same thing. The government doesn't care about the hostages at all. They sent the military here. If the military goes inside, no hostage will survive. Hearing this news, the military stops, which is exactly what Mason wanted. Mason has broken through the wall. He goes to the other side and sees that there's no safe deposit box there, just a computer and the entire server. Mason goes back to the manager and says, "What kind of joke is this?" The manager explains, "All the data is in this computer in its hard drive. If you want the information, you'll have to hack it." Hearing this, Mason looks at Link. Link says, "It will take me 10 minutes. Then Mason calls Amelia and tells her, "Everyone has been fooled, but I don't want anyone on my team to die. I'm ready to sacrifice myself, but now it's your responsibility to save my team." Hearing these words, Amelia starts crying. She doesn't want to lose Mason at any cost. But Mason has a plan. He needs to stop the military for at least 10 minutes. He will attack from behind at any moment. Then he starts releasing the hostages one by one to distract them, which works. But now they only have 5 minutes left and all the hostages are gone. Then Mason tells his team, "Trust me, if they come inside, they'll shoot everyone. Slowly, you guys go out and surrender. Only then will your lives be saved. But after going out, you have to stay in the media's sight, otherwise the military will kill you." This is what they do. After everyone leaves, only Sean is left. He cries and hugs his brother, apologizing. Then he goes out. There are still 3 minutes left. The military doesn't stop and enters the server room. As soon as they enter, they see that Mason has a remote in his hand, meaning he has planted a bomb there. As soon as they move forward, he presses the trigger, and there's a blast, killing them all. But all Mason's teammates are safe. Time passes. After a few months, we see Amelia's boss scolding her, saying, "You didn't do your job properly. There was a blast inside the bank, but we don't have anyone's dead body, especially Mason and Link." And after a while, all his teammates were also released from jail. How can this happen? Amelia doesn't answer these questions and resigns, leaving the FBI. After a while, we see that she is with Mason. She is also a member of a wealthy family. She asks him, "How did you get out of there? And where did you get so much money from?" Then Mason tells the whole story. "When I was inside, Salazar's lawyer came with the military. I told him that we have all the data. If anything happens to any of my team members, or us, then all the data will be online on the internet. You only have one option, that we get a chance to escape from here, and make it look like there was a blast here, in which we were killed. And after a while, you will also release my teammates. All the hostages and the manager here, everyone's account will receive $1 million. And I want $600 million for myself." For Salazar, this amount was not a big deal. He just wanted his name to remain hidden. He accepted all their conditions and sent them out through a secret path. After that, there was a blast here. After listening to this plan, Amelia is very happy. She smiles, and with this, the film ends. So, friends, our video for today ends here. If you liked our video, please like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.